Hi, this is Autumn Howard, and I'll be presenting my calculator app project. So as we get into the ideation, just briefly, I looked at a lot of different calculator apps, and I wanted to come up with something that was a little bit different. For calculator apps that do conversions, like baking ones or interest calculators, there are a lot on the market, and I wanted to kind of test myself. So I decided on a social media ad calculator that would calculate the revenue compared to the potential earnings. In reality, I would love to make this app, but the exact calculations bit would be really tricky to figure out. So as I thought about this application, I decided that I wanted to target small businesses. These are people who want something that's simple to use, will give a lot of bang for their buck, and they're looking for something trendy and sleek, so I decided to design for iOS. I started my sketching process around the idea of social media, campaigns. I settled on the idea of a catapult as my logo because I liked the idea of a business launching and projecting and propelling upward and forward. So all of those kind of played into the initial design work. And then I went ahead and created some wireframes. And using those wireframes, I made my first mock-ups just on paper. I had users, I gave them scenarios and had them tap where they would if they were to be on an actual phone. So after that, I did some wireframing and branding, well, the visual design, which I'll get to in a moment. But I did more rounds of usability testing where we screen shared and I gave them a scenario, and that was so helpful because it really helped me to refine the verbiage associated with my app. Like instead of the word calculate, they thought that project would be better, so switched to that. Here's some of the initial visual designs that I went with, and I really liked the yellow. It is about being dangerous and daring and under construction, and then pairing that with the catapult logo, came up with a look that I really liked. I decided to call my app Launch, once again going back to that campaign and catapult theme. And I know you mentioned in your video that this is not the actual trajectory that a catapult ball would take, and it's funny because I had the same thought as I was designing it. This app was a really, really fun one to make. I had a lot of fun designing it. I tried to be very visually organized. And I think that the final result was an application that not only achieved the calculator goals, but also was just a really great learning experience for me. Thank you.